What happens on this fight? I'll tell
I'll
you what happens. When the enemy team plants a bomb and they're in a 4v5 situation, how should they play? What do you think?
Aggressively.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right? They're going to be looking for an equalizer frag. They're going to be trying to push up into you. Your knife's out.
There's still one here.
Knife's out.
There's still one
Your
here.
knife's out. Your knife's out. You're in animation. This could have gone way worse for you.
Okay.
An obvious fight is supposed to happen. You just told me yourself. So remember, once that bomb's planted, every time that you're safe, I want you to quickly flick your eyes up and say, oh, it's a 5v4. Worthy told me that when it's a 5v4, they're going to be aggressive. Let me get ready for that. Even if they're not aggressive, prepare yourself for it, just in case. And then that way, you limit their options of what they can do. Hello, my name is Worthy, a professional Valorant coach. If you're looking to climb the ranks and improve your overall gameplay, you definitely want to leave a like and a sub. Also, if you comment your Discord name in the comment section below, once per month, I choose one lucky commenter to win a free one-on-one session. Best of luck and enjoy the video.
Forget it.
Unfortunate.
Okay, they're probably your side.
No, KO just scanned. KO just scanned. I think I hit Omen once. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Okay, so let's do a little positioning inventory here. Something that's very important. Start of the round. What do we need to worry about in terms of where people are standing on our team?
Of where there's our team standing?
Yeah, look at where our team is. There's 3 people here, right? Is there anyone watching this entrance?
No.
No one's watching that entrance. How long has it been open for? Let's watch.
Get it.
2 seconds so far. 4 seconds. 5.
Okay, they're probably
6.
your side.
No, KO just scanned. KO just scanned.
10 full seconds and no one's watched it at all.
I think I hit Omen once. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
14 seconds, no one's watched it at all. By the way, you have your knife out right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Think about who's been playing on the other team that we've been worried about flanking and being really lurky. Oh, there's 2 people there. Am I predicting something right now? Let's find out.
I killed that fucker.
Big danger. Not ready to take a fight here. They could have been through here. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I've never watched this before, chat. It's almost like I played this. Wait a minute. Hang on. You see that? Is that the script on the floor over there? I think that's the script. That's the script on the round. I think I read the script.
Oh, man.
Easy to predict this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right? I didn't play this game, but you can easily
both
predict
got him.
this by looking at measured tendency.
Spike down, spike down. Left side,
Okay,
spike was
so
down.
what's the fix here? What can we prepare ourselves for? This is important. When you're at the start of the round, you want to do something called a positioning inventory. It's usually about 5 seconds before the round starts, okay? So we're going to pause right here, and we're going to say, okay, what's being watched? We have this entrance being watched. We have this entrance being watched. We have 2 bozos looking this direction, not watching this entrance. And we have this entrance being watched. This is our hole, okay?
Yep.
You can now mention, hey, can we get someone watching double doors? Just mention it right away. Then what you need to do is if they don't watch it, you need to remember where your threats are, how long it will take for someone to get somewhere. At this point, our threat is in double door, our threat's in front of us. So we have 2 spots we're watching right now. Very inefficient. As we rotate back, we need to know that this whole area is a threat right now. This entire area is a threat. So we have to be ready with our gun out. You just pulled it out at the right time, but if this raise was any better, she would have peeked you much sooner, and you would have been in big trouble then.
On our right, in the thing.
So this is an important factor, which is going to give you a lot of benefit later on. You need to know when you can look and when you can't look at your minimap. At this moment, where are your eyes naturally falling on the screen? If you were to look at the screen right now, where do you think your eyes are naturally falling?
To the right.
To the right? You're looking here?
Well, it should be on the mini-map, but I think I was looking at the right.
You're looking at the right, so you weren't even looking at the center of your screen, which is interesting too. So that's not a bad thing, because a lot of people, when they're trading their flicks, they think about, how do I close a window? What I mean by that is, if I go in to a spot and I think about, I want to close this window here, for example, okay? Do I look at the X first, or do I look at my crosshair, or look at my mouse, and then drag it over to the X? So you're thinking about that. So if that's the case, this is the window that you're trying to close here, and you want to flick. Naturally, your body and your mind is telling you to flick, where you should be crosshair placing if you want to take a fight. Okay? So that's an interesting little factor as well. The point I wanted to talk about with this one is that when you are knowledgeable that you are safe, in other words, there's 0% chance you're taking a fight. And you know that's the case because you have 2 people in front of you right here, and they're looking this direction. Your eyes should naturally fall in the minimap, right? So this is what I would call passive mode. There is 0% chance you're going to take a fight, so your eyes land here. When there's a chance you can take a fight, and you can peek in and out from cover, that's called sentry mode, where you'll be flicking your eyes on the minimap, flicking your eyes to the top of the screen, flicking your eyes to the kill feed. And I call this the driver's protocol. Do you drive cars?
No.
Okay, well eventually you're going to drive a car.
Actually, yeah, I do.
You do drive cars. Okay, cool. So you probably had a good instructor, and the good instructor told you to check your mirrors occasionally for information. Yeah, no different here. You're going to be checking your mirrors. Every once in a while, you'll look at the kill feed, figure out what's going on with what happened with the last fight. You'll look up here to check your time. You'll look up here to check who's alive, figure out the situation. Then you'll look over here to see where that gunfight happened. By then, you've made a decision, and your eyes are back towards the center of your screen. This is the windshield, okay? Side view mirror, rear view mirror, side view mirror. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. This will take time to develop, and it will slow you down. I want to quickly talk about some settings that you have right now, or a lack of settings that will definitely help you out.
Yeah. What do I got? I'll
okay.
write it down.
So the mini map right away. Let's pretend the round has started. Can you tell me what happened or what's happening over in A? How many people are there?
No.
Yeah, you can't. Why?
Because it's not like I can't see it all.
Exactly, it's not showing. So here's one thing that I recommend you do. Switch your setting to player centered off. What this will do is it will center the map right here, like as in like right in the center here, and it'll rotate off this. Okay? So now it's not going to be following you directly, but you'll be able to see information. And ultimately, it takes a second to get used to that. You'll be just fine adapting to it. The next thing I'd recommend, especially in this rank, is you're going to have a lot of inconsistency when you're moving and shooting. You probably notice a lot of your shots travel off to Narnia. And one of the common issues that a lot of players have is not taking extreme ownership over things that they do wrong. And they usually reach to blame because it's easier, right? Yeah. It's a victimhood mentality. This is the same rooted theory that I have about smurfing. Obviously, that's just pissed off a lot of people when I said this, but a lot of people will blame, oh, this person top fragging must be a smurf. That's the only reason why I'm losing here, instead of taking ownership over what they're doing and realizing that they're making a mistake. So what this will do here is shooting error. You're going to go into your settings, go into your stats, go all the way down. So stats is found in your video settings. Scroll all the way down until you find shooting error. You're going to set it to graph. This will give you a little box in the corner. And what it will do is every time you're standing still and shooting, it'll show you a yellow line. Every time that you're moving, it'll show you a blue line, okay? Yeah. Your goal when you're practicing in your deathmatch, when you're practicing in your range or anything along those lines, and you're building in good repetitions, you want those lines to all be yellow, okay? Ultimately, what's happening is we go to this position. I'm not sure who's on our team here. I think it's like Fade, and then we have a Gecko, you're a Sky, and then, what, Astra? Or was it? Astra. Okay, cool. So you guys are all like having a lollygag, running down B, right? Everyone's having a good old time. You know, we'll put some happy faces on these people. And then all of a sudden we get to this point and we're like, oh, this is scary. Let's stand still because I don't like dying. Well, let me give you a little bit of a reality check when it comes to attacking a site. One of your boys are gonna die. Okay? It's just that simple. And you guys have to be accepting of that. When you're running into a site, someone's getting clipped, right? Hopefully it's not a controller, but one of you is getting clipped. But if you go together, your chances of decreasing that clipping is going to decrease significantly. But you have to go in together. You can't be all in the mindset of, I don't like dying because it looks bad on my stats, right? No, you know what's going to look bad in your stats? A 13-1 loss.
Yeah.
Right? That's going to look bad in your stats. That's going to affect your RR. Okay? You guys have to be accepting that someone's going to die, and you all have to have the mindset that I'm going to back you up and make sure that your death has value. So if this person dies, I'm backing you up. I'm making sure my aim is perfect on that person, and I clip them back. Right? Yep. You have to get into this mindset. And a lot of the problems that people in low rank have is the fact that they're unwilling to die on offense, right? They're unwilling to sacrifice themselves and do what's necessary to get the job done. Okay? Yeah. So have that conversation. If they're not willing to do it, you be the guy and just accept the fact that you're going to get some value on your death. You might not necessarily like where you land on the scoreboard, but you got the W.
Yep.
And that's all that matters on what your teammates are doing right now. Very clear improvement.
KJ's flower. Or she was.
I was so lost here. I know.
Well, it's going to be ugly because there's smokes everywhere. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Smokes are your friend in this situation. Why?
It gives you a way to get back in sight, surprise them.
Correct, but there's more to it. Look to the top of your screen. What's the situation?
4v3.
Right, we're down numbers. How should we play?
Aggressive.
You got it. We're looking for ugly fights. These smokes are our ticket. Right? Our ticket to finding those ugly fights that we need to be able to get back in this round. So don't be afraid to get in there. If they shoot you in the face, they shoot you in the face. You're supposed to lose this round anyway. Statistically.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, he's just shooting. He's just shooting.
He's just shooting, man. He's just shooting. Unbelievable. How dare he?
You are now listening to Strawberry Station.